Don't let me scream at you. Conjure up a spell, God smack. I got the voodoo. Life changes without raising a finger, so don't point at me. 'Cause you got 3 of your own fingers aiming your way, so your numbers are stacked against you. Life is a rear view. You either living or dreaming about what you used to do. I don't scream, but if I did, you wouldn't hear me coming.
Welcome to the Smokin' Rhyme Show.
What are we here for? What do you truly want? When change is not enough, what do you do? What are we here for? What do you truly want? When change is not enough, what do you do? Let's talk about it, the problems we face. Let's fight hatred, no time to waste. The mind is naked, we can see it without an x-ray. Life is easy if we work together. We're the keepers, we're the people, we're all equal, filled with purpose. The past has pain, it'll drive you, even make you take aim. But together is where we should aim. Together is where we should. What are we here for? What do you truly want? When change is not enough, what do you do?
Welcome back to another edition of the Smokin' Rhyme Show. My name is Rex45.
Big E.
We're on the mic 10 p.m. to midnight with poetry.
Music in that cannabis talk.
What's going on, man?
Well, you know what it is, brother. Just another day in the dollar
No doubt.
with this inclement weather.
Mm-hmm. It was like 50 degrees today.
And gonna be warmer. So, welcome to New England.
But on Friday, I think it's going to be frigid.
Yeah, well, Wednesday it's gonna be like 65, 66 degrees.
Okay, so it's time to at least go out there and work on your winter tan.
I'm assuming it's saying it's gonna be rain, but you know, whatever. We getting all of it all in 1 week.
Okay.
Hot, cold, rain, snow, sleet, everything.
Everything.
That'd be the amazing vacation. You get to experience all of New England in 1 week.
Why would you come to New England in the wintertime?
There's people who do. You know what I'm saying? Isn't the Cape one of the president's favorite spots or something like that?
Yeah, 44.
Okay.
Obama.
Yeah, sure.
There's more than one, so it'll be.
Yeah, I know it's one of them now.
Yeah, you're right. 64 on Wednesday. It's good weather right there.
Yeah, definitely. So prepare accordingly, people who got sick time.
No doubt. How was your 2 weeks?
Very productive, I must say.
Okay.
I believe I'm in the positive. You know, it's that winter stack time, so.
All right. Stacking weight.
Gosh, I wish. Well, you know, 1,000 hours a month.
All right, no doubt. You're getting it in.
Yeah, definitely.
Getting it in.
Trying to excel, my brother.
All right, no doubt. You watch the All-Star game?
Nope.
Slam dunk?
Didn't waste my time.
Okay.
I already knew what it was. They are who I thought they were, and I ain't letting them off the hook.
All right.
They were terrible.
So you didn't watch, but you heard they were terrible.
I mean, I didn't. You know, normally when they announce who's in a dunk contest, you're usually like, "Ooh, I want to see this person," but there wasn't that person.
Okay. I didn't watch either. I was just seeing if you knew what was going on because I saw some highlights on social media earlier.
So what did you think?
I didn't watch it, so.
I'm saying, but from the highlights that you did see.
Seems like Steph Curry went off. He had 16 threes. I think that's all I know.
Yeah, well, 3-point contest is always.
No, in a game. I don't know if it was.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't watch anything. Then.
Yeah, in the game. I don't know who won the 3-point contest. He may have.
I don't know what it is this year, but for some reason, just I'm not into the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
There's too much flip flopping and guys crying and whining, and it's just too much for me.
And James Harden go to Philly.
That doesn't even bother me.
Hmm.
Why would you trade somebody in your conference to the next team who you know if he just wakes up? I mean, whatever. I don't know.
Ben Simmons not gonna play.
I'm sure he is, but this is not the point. With KD on the team, he's all the shooting you need, so Ben won't need to.
Okay.
And they just gave up Harden, who wasn't doing well, wasn't performing well.
Yeah.
So I mean,
I don't think he was happy with the situation at the Nets.
well, I'm pretty sure he was. The whole Kyrie thing was weird, but it was just a weird rule in general.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If a visiting team player wasn't vaxxed, he could still play.
Right.
But Kyrie, being at the home team, couldn't play because he was unvaxxed. So it's weird, a weird situation.
Yeah.
Like they purposely did that just to be like, nah, I don't know.
Yeah. Super Bowl happened as well. We've been off for a little bit.
Yeah, there was some Super Bowls for sure. Halftime show of the century is as advertised, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the greats up there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was entertaining. I was driving back from Florida, so I was watching it on the road. But it was very entertaining. I mean, you know, I think collectively those artists were pretty dope.
You think Dre will finally release that album that he's been holding
No,
back?
it's garbage.
Have you heard some?
No. He said it's garbage. That's why he won't release it.
Oh, okay. Well,
I mean, he didn't call me up personally, but in an interview of sorts, he said that.
okay, I thought he sent you an email. You know what I'm saying? Text message. I tweeted that to you, but
Right, you know. Snoop bought back Death Row.
yeah, yes he did.
Or bought Death Row. He owned it the first time.
Snoop deal double, yeah, for sure.
And apparently he may be releasing music in the metaverse.
Are you asking or are you telling me? Because
Well,
I sure don't know. I don't know what Zuckerberg's working out with.
So I've heard. I'm not quite sure what the metaverse is. I'm not quite sure what it is. In all honesty, I guess I'm gonna have to go look into that because I know that Facebook changed their name, but I'm just curious to see what it is. You know, and if it even makes sense.
Facebook changed their name. Well, unfortunately, I'm not part of the Facebook gang, but you know, tell them, what did they change it to? I mean, I don't know.
Meta.
I thought that was the company as a whole.
Yeah. The parent company.
Yeah, but I still thought this. Oh, whatever. I don't know. Don't get me to talking no computer stuff.
But yeah, I don't know. But anyway, that's what I heard. So yeah.
I trust you.
MotoGP starts in a couple of weeks. I'm excited about that.
Are you racing?
I raced. What was it? Last weekend?
No, I'm saying at MotoGP.
No.
Look, man,
I'm too slow, man.
I've already done my research. I know a driver who is exactly your same height and weight. So I'm assuming the bike is set up exactly the same for your height and weight. We'll just go kidnap him. You jump in. Hey, see what happens. I mean, imagine you're on the perfect machine, which you should be able to push to the limit and not have to worry. So I'm down if you down.
That's risky.
Hey, if I kidnap the driver, how much time am I going to get? I mean, 3 to 5. I mean, I'm willing to take that risk to push you to the top.
Well, I don't know if that's going to get me to the top. It's going to push me somewhere, though.
When them dudes is blowing by you at 200 and something miles an hour, and you're like, whoa, wait.
Exactly. I think I need to warm my feet up a little bit more in some lower classes.
Nope. You need to listen to Eminem's 8 Mile.
That's it, huh?
When you get your shot, and you better go out there and do that.
Yeah. Well, I have fun down in Florida, so I'm baby stepping in. I would love to ride a MotoGP bike, no doubt there.
Hey, Trust in the force, Luke.
Yeah, no doubt. Anything's possible, as they say.
At least that's what what's his name there?
Kevin Garnett.
Yeah, wow, you right there with me. See, we got that from the metaverse.
You listen to the Smokin Rhyme Show. My name is X45.
Big E.
We're on the mic most Monday nights, 10 p.m. to midnight with poetry.
Music in that cannabis talk.
Except for when I have to drive back from Florida 30 plus hours later.
Shotgun. Next time after he drives, he's gonna come and do the show. We're just gonna listen to him sleep.
Yeah, pretty much. I might even be changing gears.
Somebody got to do it.
I
don't have to do it.
No doubt. Next week we got MC Lake side coming on the Smokin Rhyme Show, so keep it locked for that. And let's get some music, man.
Yeah, hit me with some tunes, brother.
You're listening to the Smokin Rhyme Show. My name is X45.
Big E.
We're on the mic 10 p.m. to midnight with poetry.
Music in that cannabis talk.
You sound like you're excited there, Big E.
Hey, I was cheering for the brother. It was pretty good.
All right. No doubt.
As I have become a poetry aficionado.
Okay. All right. I hear you're going to be doing a feature at some point.
What?
Huh?
Say what? Sorry.
No feature?
My headphones ain't working. My headphones ain't working.
No doubt.
Yeah, we'll get back to that.
Give us a shout, 617-440.
8777.
Today's President's Day, man.
Yes, the day of the presidents, good and bad.
Good and bad.
Shout out to my boy Ronald Reagan.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Bill Clinton.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to John F. Kennedy.
Uh-huh.
Taken way before his time. Play some of that stuff he was playing. It's still relevant to this day.
Okay.
And they still, government still act like they don't know what to do. He got a good blueprint. But look into that. And it is still Black History Month, so we're not going to talk about the fact that George Washington had over 100 slaves. But, happy President's Day.
Uh-huh.
I guess.
Did you know that February 15th was Singles Awareness Day, unofficial celebrated Single People Day?
Well, unfortunately, Valentine's Day is Single People Awareness. If you ain't more aware on Valentine's Day that you're single, then you're confused.
Okay.
But, I mean, if they want a day, that's fine. Because I'm single, but every day's my day.
All right, okay.
I'm single.
All right. So you are aware every day.
Definitely.
And you're celebrating that single.
When I come home to peace and quiet, kick my feet up, lay back, have a drink, just relax.
All right, there you go.
Peace of mind.
Peace of mind. Hooray for all the single people.
Shouts out to my single people, whether you want to be or not. You know what it is.
All right.
If you're single, then that means somebody else is single. Put 2 and 2 together.
You get 4. February 14th, along with Valentine's Day, is National Organ Donor Day, which kind of makes sense because there's probably a lot of knives being thrown around on Valentine's Day, so there might be some organs available.
Organ donor? I'm not even donating a keyboard. No, I'm all set. I'm trying to go, and if you ain't family, nah.
You ain't giving up nothing? You taking it all with you?
Well, you know what? You can have half of this liver. It ain't going to do you no good. I'll use all of mine as well.
Good luck getting it kick-started.
It might last you, but what you going to do in 15, 20 minutes? I mean, whatever. But, yeah, I mean, shouts out to people who signed the organ donor cards, it's on the driver's license. But my fear is that they just pull the plug too quick. Like, you know what? He could probably pull through, but we could save 5 people with all his organs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Somebody rich comes in and they're looking for something for their kid or someone, and you're sitting here getting ready to be checked out. Next thing you know, you're checking out.
Exactly. So
we don't know what happened, man. He yes, he was dressed and ready to walk out the door, but he just fell.
Because I can't even imagine the amount of mistakes that have been made where they were just like, what? What you mean he ain't dead? We already took his kidney out. He ain't dead, but
we'll be right back.
Right. Well, what do we do? Take it out of the guy and put it back? I mean, damn. Hey, look.
He's done now.
I'm pretty sure just because they don't tell nothing, because I'm pretty sure that's hush hush. You getting a $12 million settlement off top, cash money. Don't even report it to the IRS. They tell you all type of stuff.
So what you're saying is you promote organ donating, but you don't. You're not going to sign up yourself.
I mean, why would I sign up just for them to be like, yeah, them ain't no good? You know, it's just wishful thinking at this point. All my organs are well used. Matter of fact, I'm missing a couple. I had a couple taken out.
All right, you know, it happens.
So.
It happens.
You know what? Now that you said that, I'm gonna get me one, cause I want to see when I go what pieces they still gonna take.
You know. The fact that you're saying you want to see, implying.
Oh, I'm gonna hunt myself.
All right. Okay. That's about right.
Have you not seen Doctor Strange? I'll be outside myself watching what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know that.
You know what I'm saying? You better hold on before you change into the other world.
You listen to the Smokin Rhyme Show. My name is X45.
Big E reincarnated.
We're on a mic 10 p.m. to midnight with poetry.
Music and that cannabis talk.
Black History Month. We're gonna run down some actors and some black folks, but we'll do it a little bit later.
Some notables.
Notables. We got the Pot Cafe coming up in a little bit. Might even give out a couple of public service announcements as well.
Yeah, don't eat yellow snow. Public service announcement.
Besides that, well, yes, you might be right. You might be onto something right there. I don't know if that's. Hopefully, no one is doing that.
You would hope, right?
You would hope.
Because some little kids ain't that smart.
Nope. We got the Pot Cafe coming up in a little bit. We're going to bounce back into some more music. My name is Rex45.
Big E.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Pot Cafe. Roll, light, smoke, hey. Roll, light, smoke, hey. Roll, light, smoke, hey. Roll, light, smoke. Breaking Spanish down in my rollie and I'm scrolling it up. We put the whole 7 in it, you ain't holding it up. Hitting 12 in the lane while we sparking it up. Rexy 45 and Big E, that's who the city show love. But the city been waiting, we been cooking and baking. Planning, putting that cake in, plotting, moving and shaking. LeBron, Steph Curry with the rock, shake the pot. There's some big boss cannabis talk, cultural elevation. And I'm telling where we taking this thing from here. It's 420 in this world somewhere. Outside, stay rolling it up. Up north, stay rolling it up. What's up? And I'm telling where we taking this thing from here. If you feeling me, put one in me. West side, stay rolling it up. East coast, stay rolling it up. What's up? Roll, light, smoke, hey. Roll, light, smoke. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Pot Cafe.
Welcome, motherfather. You already know what it is. Roll up, smoke up, or don't. Whatever your thing is, do what you do. No crack, my friend. No crack.
Crack is whack.
Yeah. Shouts out to Whitney Houston. But anyway, you know what it is. It's the Pot Cafe. You know, where I'm trying to keep you informed in all aspects of pot and cafe, technically speaking. So we realized that the governor this year is not seeking another term. And we need to bring all Massachusetts people together to really consider, you know, who our new governor is going to be. So we have here in Boston and of course all over Mass, since it's the governor and the state is statewide, that we're hoping to launch a new era in politics.
Okay.
With a candidate
like
who's,
that.
you know, he's comfortable and willing to drop into dispensaries on his campaign trail.
Have some edibles.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You have an edible while he's on the way to a dinner or to a coffee shop. But I mean, we've seen people's campaigns where they, you know, makes a lot of stops in the neighborhood. I'm hoping it's one of the stops because we have a dispensary in Drake who has an invitation to whoever's on the campaign trail to come in, check out the cannabis business, and see what's going on. Because a lot of people, you know, they don't even have an idea what's involved in the whole process. You know, and when they hear cannabis, you know, you don't know what they're picturing in their mind. Are they picturing you walking up to a door, knocking on the door, a slot comes open, you stick the money in, and some marijuana comes out? No, that's not what a dispensary is. A lot of dispensary is way more classy than most of your average liquor stores.
That's right.
So
hors d'oeuvres.
Right? I mean,
I'm kidding.
A selection, the decor is usually nice, it's clean. So, you know what I'm saying?
Basic. I mean, nice stuff. Sorry.
We're coming up to vote, and we really want people to try to take an interest in this, because the way that the cannabis vote passed, the percentage of people who passed it, I would hope that same percentage are going to take into consideration the next incoming governor.
Right.
And what his stances are, because right now at this point nobody's mentioning anything about the cannabis industry, the amount of money it makes, the distribution of it, what's going on with the quality of it. I mean, there's so many issues surrounding it, the banking aspect of it, you know. So
banking's a big deal.
It is. So hopefully people will take that into consideration, because the last thing you want is to get somebody in here who's gonna tell you what you want to hear, and then as soon as he touches down, now all of a sudden there's these extra restrictions placed on top of what's already there.
Right.
Because I mean, it honestly, it's ridiculous the fact that we have to go to dispensaries 3, 4, 5 times a week when we're grown-ups. Let me just buy all I need for the month.
That's not by a pound right now.
Yeah, just at least, I mean, limit it to a quarter pound. You know, that's reasonable. Anybody smoking more than that, you need to seek help.
A little bit.
Not even seek help. Just take a break, bro. Just take a break. Let the body refresh, and then hit it again. So, you know. What do you think, Mr. 45? I know it's a voting year, and you are of legal voting age. Am I correct?
Yeah. I don't even know the candidates who are running.
But will you take into consideration, will that be high on your agenda, or is that low on your agenda?
Cannabis leaning politician?
Well, I mean, you know, as homeowners, as parents with children, as people who drive on the streets, there's a lot of issues.
Man, I wear a lot of hats.
Yeah, we got a lot of issues.
As a person that breathes oxygen.
Well, hey, there's regulations on that too. You know what I'm saying? You're breathing too fast, bro. Slow down. But with all those other things, how high on your list will be the cannabis issue when it comes to new and potential incoming governors?
It's a big deal, you know. It's high up there because we want somebody who's gonna, you know, make this thing be better for all of us, cannabis folks and non-cannabis folks alike. So it's high up there. I haven't. I in passing, I heard the one of the names of a candidate. But it doesn't even come to mind, and honestly, since I came back from racing, I've just been kind of playing catch up. But I will be talking about them probably the next show, for sure.
Well, you already know what it is. Once it comes close to primary time, we're going to be bombarded with names and faces and ads and people on the trail trying to hit every coffee shop and hug every baby. And I understand they're doing all that, but that doesn't address what the issues are. And when you go to these little town halls and these little towns and you're telling them you're going to do everything they want, and then you don't really do nothing in the city, I mean, I feel like that's why Mayor Wu won. Because, you know, she's used to hanging out in the city. She takes public transportation. She's used to coming down to Grove Hall and hanging out.
Right.
So, you know, it all depends.
It does.
I don't want to see the next governor just hanging out in Newton and Brookline, and then saying, "Yeah, I came to Boston." Yeah, all right.
No doubt. You listen to the Smokin' Rhyme Show. My name is X45.
Big E.
You got more?
Hey, I always got more.
Or should we save it for the next hour?
Oh, I got more for them too.
All right.
But we'll hit it. I'll save some for you. Trying to keep you informed. But remember, it's a voting year, so do your due diligence. I don't want to hear you complaining later. You did. Oh, I didn't know. Big E told you.
Big E told you. You listen to the Smoking Rhyme Show. My name is Rex45.
Big E.
We're on the mic 10 p.m. to midnight with poetry.
Music and that cannabis talk.
And you going through changes there, Big E?
Nah, man. You know, she said you can't kiss the sisters. I was like, what? Kind of threw me there for a second. But yeah. I'm good.
Uh-huh. You want to elaborate a little bit more about?
No. We good.
Did you watch a All-Star game?
We've already addressed it.
No, I'm just messing with you.
So, did you watch the Olympics closing ceremonies?
I did not.
Neither did I.
The last week or so, I've been actually, I'm generally busy, but been just trying to get stuff done and get ready for the
increasingly
next
busy at that time.
Yeah, next round for racing. So
Have you caught any of the Olympics at all? Any of the events?
No.
Well, of course, I watched my favorite, curling. We didn't medal at all in that. Nah, we didn't come close.
Okay. I can see it.
I watched a lot of downhill. Watched the skiing and shooting. I watched a lot of stuff. I must say, more than normally for Winter Olympics anyway.
All right.
I do fancy bobsled. You know, the doubles and the individual.
Mm-hmm.
The team is good as well, but I mean, I feel like they could pick up more speed.
Now, there was a 500-meter speed skater. I think her last name is Jackson. I'm gonna mess her. Erica, I believe. Probably getting it wrong. First black person to win the 500 meter speed skate. Started out roller skating.
Yes, I found out that she hasn't been in it long, at all. So I mean, a couple of years she made her dream come true. Hard work, dedication.
No doubt. And there was a Jamaican in the
Was there?
Alpine downhill.
There's always a Jamaican.
Anyway, we everywhere.
He win gold?
I don't know if he won, but
okay.
he came out.
Hey, we're not giving out participation trophies. What's going on?
So that's a big deal because if y'all didn't know, it doesn't snow in Jamaica.
Right.
But we are in a bobsled, and joke about it if you will, and now alpine ski, and next it will be snowboarding.
Hey, I mean, I could see them snowboarding and skateboarding similar to surfing as well. So I could see there being other training methods and them being a powerhouse.
Powerhouse indeed.
More power.
Yes. It is.
Yes, that.
So there are 13 black actors, directors, and comedians who have made history in TV and film. Do you know who? You want to take a stab at some of these, Big E?
Well, seeing as she recently passed away in January of 2021, and they inducted her to the Hall of Fame in 2020. My girl,
your girl,
Cicely Tyson. I've seen her in many, many movies, I must say. And I wish I would have caught Cicely in the 60s. I'm just saying. So,
you'd have veered her off course a little bit.
No, I wouldn't have. I would have helped her out.
Bowed out gracefully.
Helped her prosper. She seemed like she was an amazing person. But she was in a lot of. Cicely Tyson was the first black person to star in a primetime drama, in a series. The series was called East Side, West Side.
All right.
And she was the first black actress on a soap opera. She was on Guiding Light.
Okay.
And she was Oscar nominated. I mean, just an amazing person. And rest her soul. It seems like in these Corona years we lost a lot of people.
Right.
But you are part of Black History Month.
No doubt. Gail Fisher.
And who would that be?
A former beauty queen from Orange, New Jersey. Fisher rose to fame playing a Secretary Peggy Fair on the 70s TV show
Mannix. That was my joint. It's funny. I still watch Mannix. I still do.
That is
comes on MeTV.
All right. The role won Fisher 2 Golden Globes and an Emmy, making her the first black actress to be nominated in the supporting category and the first to win either award. In 1962, Fisher became the first black actress to appear in a national TV commercial. I mean, think about it. It's 1962. It's like the first, and here it is, 2022.
People still talk like that was so long ago. It wasn't.
Right. Despite making history, Fisher's acting role slowed down after Mannix, Big E's favorite show, was canceled in 1975, but apparently still on TV. She died in 2000 at the age of 65. Wow, pretty young.
Yeah, this is true. But those were the smoking cigarettes with no filters and drinking, and they thought cocaine was good for you in the beginning.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Yeah, so yeah, I could see that.
Too much cocaine? Oh, not enough.
Well, I want to shout my boy out, Harry Belafonte.
All right.
You already know, man.
Yeah.
Was so much style. He was a calypso singer. He was an activist. He was the first black Emmy winner. He earned the Emmy for his TV special. You know, he was just amazing. If I sat here and listed all his accolades, we would need to have his own show on the side.
Got you. There's also Sidney Poitier. Also Harry Belafonte's boy.
Mr. Tibbs, if you know him personally.
That's right. Get smacked back. Yeah. I mean, a lot of people know who these folks are. But I'm gonna go down the list because everybody know who Harry Belafonte and Sidney Poitier.
Yeah, but I feel like it's nice to speak on some of their accolades, you know.
He launched his career in New York in the City Theater, most famously appearing on Broadway production Lorraine Hansberg, A Raisin in the Sun, a very good play. He landed his first major motion picture role in 1950. No Way Out.
Black people was doing nothing in the 50s.
Where he played a lone black doctor in an all-white hospital called Madman Go Home. No, sir.
I really thought that was the title, too. Like, okay, that sounds reasonable.
Poitier made history as the first black man to win a Best Actor Oscar for Lilies of the Field.
Sidney, one of my favorite actors, I must say. I still watch that black and white. He got a couple in color, but you know what it is. Back in the 50s.
Diane Carroll.
Who pray tell would she be?
First major role in 1954. You don't know who she is? Carmen Jones. Come on, groundbreaking film adapted from George Bizet opera. Featured all-black cast led by Dorothy Dandrew.
Well, that was 20 years before I was born, but it must have been good.
Harry Belafonte was in there as well. In 1968, Carol made TV debut as Julia, the first black actress to star on a non-stereotypical primetime role.
So she wasn't the house cleaner, she wasn't the maid, and she wasn't working in no type of capacity in the laundry shop. A real role. Yeah. Big things role. But you know, it's Black History Month, so we're going to be hitting you with these tidbits all through the show.
No doubt.
Yeah, a little bit now and a little bit later.
Speaking of, has Russia invaded Ukraine yet?
Well, what they're saying is there are certain states that have said they're independent, so Russia is supposed to be backing them. There's 2 of them, so it's weird right now, real weird right now. And he said that, Putin is hilarious. He was like, yeah, I'm moving my troops back, while he was adding more. He's just doing whatever he wants and just saying just to stall him. No, I'm gonna do that. Oh, you want to talk? Yeah, we can talk. While his whole plan's running all the way through. By the time y'all finish with this, he's going to be done took over half of the country and then be like, oh, you meant don't do it. Oh.
Don't do it, yeah.
My English is not very good. But, hey, more power to him because, he's just showing them, you know what? Y'all can't tell everybody what to do in this world.
He doesn't actually mean more power. It's more of like moving on, more power to him. Right, Biggie?
Yeah, I do read that. But I'm just saying, we live in a world where everybody has a say in everything. It's with the internet and all of that. Just everybody has a say, and I know it sounds messed up, but everybody's opinion don't count because some people just say random stupidity. So some person might hear somebody just saying something stupid to trying to be funny, but now they're taking off with it,
running with it.
Yeah, so I mean,
done it like Tom Brady.
And forever, U.S. has tried to be the bodyguard of the world and tell everybody what to do while they're mistreating people on their own soil.
What?
So
Joe Rogan, what?
I don't know who that is. Yeah.
Continue, Big E.
Oh, that's the horse tranquilizer dude, right? Yeah. All right. Well, anyway, you know what I'm talking about. So I mean, it just makes sense that people the UN is involved. At least this time, USA is not on point.
Is on point. Doing the right thing, or trying to do the right thing. They're trying to box Biden in the corner, but he's shifty.
I don't know. It's the dementia kind of got him bobbing and weaving on him. They probably told him, "Hey, show up here." He forgot. We was gonna kidnap him. Nah, shout out to Biden.
Biggie's just kidding about the kidnapping Joe Biden.
Yeah, definitely. I think I didn't say I was gonna do it. Well, let's clear that up immediately. I'm all set. Don't be knocking on my door asking me no questions.
Nope, it wasn't me. Yeah, it's we I think we kind of touch on this all the time, and I think we really have to, because there are people in countries that are being run by folks that are not doing the people justice. And
for a disclaimer, Rex 45 is only touching on things that give him written consent.
Yeah, pretty much. So I'm for anyone that's always looking to change and be in a place where they feel free. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there.
Freedom comes at a cost.
It does come at a cost. And anyway. You listen to the Smokin Rhyme Show. My name is Rex 45.
Big E.
Next week we have MC Lakeside coming on. We're gonna get to one of his tunes in a little bit. We got the Pod Cafe coming up in a little bit as well. This is the second hour of the Smokin Rhyme Show. We're gonna get some more music, man.
More music.
You listen to the Smokin Rhyme Show. My name is Rex 45.
Big E.
We're on the mic 10 p.m. to midnight with poetry.
Music and that cannabis talk every Monday, baby.
Ouch.
They shot me. They got me.
It's tough out there, man.
Hey, look. It's been a rise in shooting, a rise in robbery, a rise in stupidity. When they said "I'll rise," I don't think that's what they meant. You have been misinformed.
Very much so. How's traffic been for you?
Man, look. If I speak on it, that means I'm just going to waste more of my day because I already drove for a half hour yelling and screaming. So, whatever, man.
No more arguing, yelling, and screaming.
Shouts out to the lady in a minivan who turned off a Squantum Street doing 5 miles an hour the whole way. Yeah, I passed her on the curve. I don't even care. But anyway,
All right.
I digress.
It sounds like it,
Definitely. I feel like if I use up so much of my energy stressing over the situation, it's just a negative effect on my life.
I see.
That's like every time you have a traffic incident, you have a drink. Maybe the biggest alcoholic. So I'm just going to ease back.
Okay.
Try not to press the gas.
I like the sound of that.
Try not to scream out why the F is everybody going so slow. There's nobody out here. I'm trying not to do that.
Oh, I think the less I talk, the more you're going to keep having more to say. I'm going to give you one more round before we move on.
Look, man, it's a never-ending situation. I could talk. We could have did the whole 2 hours on it.
No doubt.
We really could.
Okay. So, and we've yet to find a solution to these problems, these bad drivers.
Sure we do.
Bad apples.
Arm everybody.
Bad drivers.
Arm everybody.
No, that's not.
If you and one person could have a shootout, somebody got to die. That's one less bad driver on the road, whether it be you or whether it be both of you.
Okay.
I mean,
So only people who can be in the shootout are bad drivers.
If the other person has no weapon, you can't shoot out with them.
Oh, okay.
So
I may have to flush that one out a little bit. I like how it's going though, but
hey,
just a little
old school.
little
5 paces. 5 paces, turn and draw.
Did you know that February 14th was also National Clean Out Your Computer Day?
Yeah, anything with computers, I did not know.
So Clean.
Did you clean yours out?
I didn't know.
So are you going to?
I keep my computer fairly clean.
Yeah, I blow the keyboards off with that dusty thing. Yeah, I keep mine clean too.
All right. Well, that's not what they meant, but you that could work.
Yeah.
Clean on the outside, and they just got to clean the inside.
Well, I had spilled a whole taco on it one time, so regardless of how many times I wipe it, something else comes out.
All right. It sounds like So break it off with your EXEs. Essentially, you got to update your installation, your .exe files.
Can we get this in layperson terms? What the hell is that? GSPs?
We just don't have time for this. There's I can't and I can't even say something like cynical or wise or anything about it because somebody might take it literally. If do a search on how to clean up your computer and follow the steps is the best advice I can give you.
So if you got that Norton Lock type of business, that's not the same thing.
It may not be. I don't think so. I don't know if that. What essentially you're cleaning up like your if you download files, you're cleaning up
about the cookies. No.
I don't know if
I'm trying.
I don't know if we have enough. I don't know if we have enough time for this. Which we might have to smoke a joint and then come back to it. To see what's up. But if you don't know how to clean up your computer, do a search on it every once in a while. It's good to clean up.
Take it to a professional.
Or take it to a professional. It's good to clean up your machine every once in a while. Get rid of all the unwanted files or places you should not have been or anything like that.
Or you could go to www.rex45cleanoutyourting, and he'll clean it out for you. Computer service. That's what he do.
No, well, I don't know if that's gonna work, but
it costs $500 a computer, so everybody come on up. How much is your safety worth?
How much?
Yeah.
How much?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the podcast. Roll, light, smoke, pain. Roll, light, smoke, pain. Roll, light, smoke, pain. Roll, light, smoke. Break the spinners down in my rollie and I'm scrolling it up. We put the whole 7 in it, you ain't holding it up. Hitting 12 in the lane while we sparking it up. Rexing 45 and Begitas who the city show love. But the city been waiting, we been cooking and baking. Planning, putting that cake in, plotting, moving and shaking. LeBron, Steph Curry with the rock, shake the pot. This a big boss, cannabis talk, cultural elevation. Ain't no telling where we taking this thing from here. It's 420 in this world somewhere. Outside, say rolling it up. Up north, stay rolling it up. What's up? Ain't no telling where we taking this thing from here. If you feeling me for one year, west side, stay rolling it up. East coast, stay rolling it up. What's up? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the podcast.
Welcome, ladies. Welcome, gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome,
Stoners.
Non-assigned. What was it? Non-binary. Trying to add everybody to something new every week.
If you're taking oxygen, welcome.
Yes, please. Welcome everyone. You know the rules to the Pod Cafe, so I want you to oblige now, but if this is your first time, roll one, smoke one, or don't. 9 out of 10 times you high already. So we still have some more information for you.
Mm-hmm.
You know that's what we do when we do what we do.
No doubt.
But that's what we do. Now, South Dakota, shouts out to them. They're still working on getting their cannabis legalized. You know, they've had several attempts. So now they're going to have another attempt to legalize recreational cannabis. And it goes before the state legislature next week.
Mm-hmm.
So all my cannabis peoples, cross your fingers. And,
call the politicians in South Dakota. Tell them do the right thing.
Well, I don't even know if that'll work. Because from what I hear, South Dakota politicians only take text messages.
Okay.
So they're going to have an amendment. And they're trying to get an amendment, a bill that would allow for possession of up to 1 ounce of cannabis or the equivalent of 1 ounce by people 21 and older, of course.
Okay.
And, this measure would pave a way for recreational marijuana cultivators, manufacturers, retailers, testing labs, and of course the state revenue department. So we know what is involved with the legalization, but we already know that to get it through is the hardest part.
Yep.
And the bill also includes promotional restrictions, prohibiting advertisers that promote overconsumption. I don't know how you do that.
Hey, smoke.
Any advertisement that even depicts consumption, and any advertisement that makes health claims or anything that could appeal to younger people.
Okay.
So in other words, you just can't advertise.
Right.
Because they pretty much listed everything. So this is the struggle that places legalize and have to go to.
Right.
Everybody thinks, well, just legalize it. But when you're going through legalization, there's going to be all type of problems. Like they're leaving it up to certain municipalities to say, put cannabis restrictions. Well, the people who are making the decisions are not the customers. You know what I'm saying? You're making decisions on behalf of your own beliefs and not on behalf of the majority.
Right.
Which, that's what the problem with politicians is anyway. Don't push your personal feelings and agenda when it's simple as the majority rules.
Right.
If the majority of people want cannabis, then figure a way out to distribute cannabis safely. Figure a way out to make it easier on people. Instead, they figure out ways to put more restrictions. Figure out ways to tax even more. Figure out ways to not give out licenses to nobody but their friends and family who you were against cannabis anyway, but now all of a sudden you own 3 dispensaries.
All right, preach.
So it's just, I feel like it's common sense, and you know what? Every day I look at it, I'm just like, I don't understand how y'all don't understand how to work this out. It's not that complex.
Right.
It's really not. If you don't work the banking part out of it, there's a thing saying that our marijuana laws in America put all of the customers in danger. You know what I'm saying? They're not allowing them to use any form of banking. There's no digital, so everything is 100% cash.
Right.
There's a guy named Travis Mason. He was a former Marine working for a cannabis dispensary as a security guard. You know, he wanted to become a police officer, and he figured that would be good on his resume.
Right.
And that dream never came true because he got shot and killed during a robbery at work. Now, I feel like if they would have let them do banking, a lot more of the sales would have been electronic.
Right.
And the amount of cash on hand would have been lower. But instead now, people are losing their lives because they're not instituting federal laws to institute providing financial services for legitimate cannabis businesses.
Right.
So all you're doing is, that's why I've said this so many times in so many different pot cafes. The reason why the illegal market is still flourishing is because they make it so. And I feel like they're making it so to keep people in certain jobs. Because if they did away with all that, then they might cut half of convictions down and all of that. Next thing you know, there's space in jail. Now you got to get rid of some people. So it's a big circle. It's all about money. It's all about job creation. It's all about everything. The arrests, you would think arrests would be at their minimum, seeing as the amount of states that have legalized cannabis. But there's still a ridiculous amount of arrests made for cannabis. It just doesn't make any sense that at this point in time, at this current date, you're still treating it. And I still feel like it's not even they're treating it like a drug. They're still using it as a tool of harassment.
Right.
And that's basically what it is.
I completely agree with you, man.
And I feel like the governor on his exit is trying to throw a law in there because of that one jackass that ran into a state trooper and blamed it on weed. No, you wasn't paying attention to what you was doing. You was high, but you clearly was just a distracted driver. And instead you blamed it on marijuana, thinking that this is going to help your case.
Right.
When it's not. You're making it hard on everyone else because you're an idiot. Simple as that. You ran into that man up and take that. when you make mistakes, it's your fault. You made it.
Right.
It was your decision to take the cannabis. It was your decision to not be paying extra attention. I personally have a thing, and Rex 45 will co-sign. I don't like to smoke while I'm driving. I don't like to be high while I'm driving.
Mm-hmm.
You know, sometimes it ends up that way, but I like to keep my mind clear, not for the simple fact that I don't feel like I can drive. I'm worried about everybody else. Because you know me and Rex complain about traffic every single day. So imagine if you ain't paying attention. So, you know.
No doubt.
I'm hoping this is helping everybody because, once again, you're voting for a new governor. Let's figure it out and try to make it easier on ourselves.
Listen to the Smokin Rhyme Show. My name is Rex 45.
Big E.
What else you got, man?
You know what? I think that's enough.
All right, it is enough. Pay attention to the governor's race in Mass. Let's get back to some music.
Yes, indeed.
You're listening to the Smokin Rhyme Show. My name is Rex 45.
Big E.
We're on the mic 10 p.m. to midnight with poetry.
Music and that cannabis talk.
Man, I want to shout out our sponsors, Woodcraft. Definitely check out Woodcraft's website. Get your latest bike gear, Armor Body, Hindle exhaust, Vortex, Healing Hand Massage, H5 Boston.
Rex 45 Racing.
You know.
You already know what it is.
You already know what it is. We'll be back next week. We got MC Lakeside on air next Monday. We're going to hear a lot about this DJ down on the other side of the world. International waters. Shout out to all our international listeners, no matter where you are in the world. We appreciate you guys tuning in and checking us out for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Y'all want to come visit? Come on over, stay at my house.
There you go. Big E got you. Got a place for you.
Put you up at the Waldorf Astoria.
No doubt. Shows are recorded. Check them out on Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple, iHeartRadio, YouTube as well. Definitely check out YouTube. We are live on Twitch as well, so definitely check us out on Twitch. You can then check out the video as well on YouTube.
And the bucket guy down by the Boston Garden is selling our CDs. So
there you go.
Sure
you get everything you need.
Yeah, for sure. All the Rex 45's poetry, everything.
Everything there. We'll be back next week. You got anything else you want to say, Big E?
Yes, I love you all you single people who just realized you were single and acknowledged it on the 15th of February, which I think sucks because that's when all the candy's at a discount, so you probably bought 70 pounds of it. So, you know, you're never really alone, man. You over here with the Smokin Rhyme Show, right?
Right.
There you go.
Peace.